Welcome back into the Bettor Hour. All right, now it's time for a little pre-gaming. We're going to discuss a couple of the premier matchups tonight and this weekend. I want to welcome back in Sean Little via VMix as well. And let's jump right into it here. NBA Finals Game 1. Let's get everybody's thoughts. Jeff, we'll start with you.
I was tempted to try to go on the Celtics, but I'm not gonna go with it. I heard $1 Million Marco put $100K on the Celtics. I wish I had $100K to put on the Celtics money line, because I would not put it on the Celtics money line. I'd put it in my pocket. But yeah, the Warriors, they just look like a team that's going to win Game 1. They've been dominant at home. We spoke about it throughout the show, about the Warriors' accolades. I always keep a little bit of money in case the Celtics could catch them sleeping, because they've had a little bit extra time off. So that first half is going to dictate how this rest of the game goes. But Warriors money line, I think the Warriors are going to win the game. It's just, where do you find the value within the game, you know?
And John, from your perspective, just feeling out Game 1 series, anything that coaches tell you in particular for Game 1 to look at and prepare for?
Just kind of, you got to focus on yourself and focus on the goal and your scout, and not worry about everything on the outside. The Celtics being Game 1, 0 of the players have ever played in the finals, including Old Al, who's played the most games ever without a finals appearance. It's going to be an interesting game. I think the Warriors might come out and jump on them, but once they settle down, I think it'll be a good game, but I do think the Warriors take it.
Do you ever go in against a, at least on paper and in history, better team, already feeling defeated, or do you just think that you could do it?
You kind of say, hey, look, let's make history.
Yeah.
It happens.
One game at a time,
One game at a time. Someone will eventually come back from 3-0. We don't know when, but you just got to keep in that mindset and get out there and play.
Yeah. To your point, too, about, live betting the Warriors, I think that's been kind of fun, actually, this entire playoff run, especially because, as I've been saying, they do tend to start a little bit slower in the first quarter. You could probably get some better odds later, because we know that they're going to come back in the third and just go crazy. So if you see the Warriors down in the first quarter, I wouldn't panic quite yet, but you could get some good live lines.
Hammer that money line. If you see a plus by that Warriors, you better hammer it quick, and don't look back.
Sean, what do you think of Game 1's thoughts, Warriors-Celtics?
I like the Warriors. I have the Warriors to win. I have the Warriors in the series, but I'm starting to get a little nervous, man. I haven't seen anyone take the Celtics money line. Everyone likes the Warriors to take care of business. I will say this. The Boston matches up well with the Warriors with the ability to switch on screens. They have a lot of guys that'll switch off, and they can be able to slow down that offense a little bit. But, yeah, I haven't seen not a single person on the Celtics money line. So that makes me a little nervous, but we'll see. I'm excited for the game.
There's some people, I believe, on the plus 3.5, though, right, John? You've seen that? People taking the Celtics on the spread?
I've seen plus 3.5, but I haven't seen many people taking the Celtics outright to win. I think the Celtics are spooky because they have a lot of guys that can score. I think that's why they ended up beating the Bucks in Miami. They just have a lot more buckets than those guys. And but yeah, I haven't seen many people take the Celtics money line. So I think they know that. They know nobody's picking them, especially in Game 1. I think it's going to be an interesting start to the game.
Yeah.
Let's switch to the Oilers and the Avalanche Game 2. We know it was a score fest in Game 1. Favorites have won 7 in a row between these two. Jeff, go to you on thoughts of Game 2.
The Oilers, this is when I would feel more comfortable picking the Oilers as the dog than the Celtics, because they've played the Game 1. They lost 8-6. This was a back-and-forth game. Crazy amounts of scoring, but it was still a back-and-forth game. And the Oilers have enough offense in order to win. They just have to stop the puck. That's all that has to happen. But if this gets into a game where they just first to 8 wins, I feel comfortable hammering at least the over. Definitely the over. But for sure, if they will sprinkle a little on Edmonton on the money line, because they have the offense to get it done.
Yeah.
I like the Oilers bouncing back as well. It was a tough game, but in the third period, in the last 10 minutes, they seemed like they were in control. They scored 3 goals, closed the gap a little bit. So they got to be feeling good about themselves, and I think they're definitely going to come out tonight and play well.
Yeah, let's not forget the Oilers also went down 9-6 versus the Flames in Game 1 of the last series, and we all know how that ended. So we would all be remiss to leave them out. However, I still think the Avalanche at home are going to get the win.
Sean, your thoughts on Avs Oilers Game 2?
Yeah, seeing the total go from 7.5 to 7, even when everybody in the sports media, like all of us, are talking about the over and how much everyone can score, makes me feel like Edmonton's going to slow up a bit. But the Avs have just been scoring they're 4 deep. They're scoring 4 lines deep. They have so much offense. With that number going down, I think Edmonton's going to have a little trouble. I think the Avs get game 2 as well to go up 2-0.
Yeah, so many goal scorers between David, Draisaitl, and of course McKinnon. It's impressive.
Very impressive. And what's not impressive is the goaltending, but hopefully that steps up.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably rather take a bet on the anytime goal than the over-under at this point, because this is when we start getting into that lull of picking over, and then we get a defensive matchup. But somebody still got to score. So why not?
I pick the over every time, man. I'm going with the goals.
I love it. Well, don't go anywhere. We got a binge break coming up. Last segment here on the Bettor Hour.